Good morning, world. Well, I just walked out there. It's still cloudy skies. It's raining. There's sleet last night. It's just complete shit. So I'm not going to be able to doing any viewing whatsoever today. There will be no viewing of Nibiru. So I just have to report on news and stuff. So in major news, it looked like Bernie Sanders is slipping up with the black women's vote. So and gun rights. So he has to try to convince the black women out there and the white women and every other color woman, to vote for him and stuff like that. So, and then he has to prove that he's somewhat pro guns. Okay, he has to try to win over the Trump supporters. Trump can easily be defeated, but because he's such a fucking failed president. But and he burns little children with white phosphorus. Too bad Bernie Sanders doesn't have enough balls to just tell it how it is about all the shit that he's been doing, about how he's been taking blood gold and everything else from Al Qaeda, or not Al Qaeda, but ISIS in Syria and Aleppo, right outside of Aleppo. If he only were to bring that up, dude, then the American populace would be like, dude, this is our president. Our president does backdoor dealings with terrorists, and then says that the terrorists are eradicated in Syria. Yeah, they're eradicated, all right. They're down to the last two cities because of the fact that they paid their way out with fucking blood gold. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're out all right. So it's fucking bullshit. This country has not been a good country since the early 70s, since before we started training Al Qaeda. So, but the USS Abraham Lincoln and the USS John Stennis are in the Mediterranean right now. They are guarding the Hormuz Strait right now this morning. So all the destroyers are there, and I hope they have a Skywall 100 or something similar to it on board that ship. That way, the next time Iran thinks it's a good idea to fly a drone over our ships today or tomorrow, we can shoot that thing down. And what it is, it's like a rocket launcher with a net built onto it. So you capture their little drone, and then you can take it, and then you could, do research on their little drone, their little Iranian drone. Versus, I mean, you can blow it out of the sky too. I mean, you can do that, but it'd be better off to capture their fucking technology, because their technology sucks in comparison to the United States of America. But still, I don't know. That's just me. You might as well capture one of these little fucking drones. So, will they open fire across one of our bows today? I don't know. But all I know is that the aircraft carriers are there right now. They are here to stay. They're not going nowhere until that they're gonna guard that Hormuz Strait like it's their fucking sisters. You know what? So they do not want the Hormuz Strait shut down, because if that happens, then gas prices, you know it and I know it, will immediately skyrocket to at least $8 a gallon, then 12, and then so on and so forth. It'll just keep getting worse and worse and worse, because we consume a lot of oil, and America's not prepared for something of this magnitude. So anyway, and then you got Trump over there declaring Iran. Iran is a state-sponsored terrorism, and not only the axis of terrorism, they're an axis of evil. So under George W. Bush, so it could get medieval over there. I don't know. We're still seeing what's going to happen in that town in Syria that's surrounded right now with American special forces. So we're going to find out what happens over there too. So, and then we got Venezuela. So Venezuela's a big shit show. So everybody's blaming everybody today, and nothing's getting done. All there is more and more sanctions on their country. So as the days tick on, more and more people starve to death and they have no fucking water. 40,000 people have died since 2017, according to the latest polls, from just not from just dying just to die from natural causes. I'm talking about that has to do with the sanctions put upon this country. So President Trump is responsible ultimately for 40,000 people dead in Venezuela. He has to have that on his conscience. That with instead of just leaving them alone and trying to give them food aid from the get-go, and not trying to create an enemy and sanction the shit out of somebody. I mean, it's so bad that they have to take their oil and ship their oil to Cuba. They have to take all these different trade routes to just try to make money, and any kind of ends meet in that country to make money right now. It's fucked. You know, with all these sanctions on there, you know, it takes you like a week and a half to get like $6 or $4. Well, there you go. If you have a wife and kids, how the hell are you supposed to feed everybody? Exactly. You can't even go to work because there's no fucking electricity. So what do? Get medieval, right? Exactly. So, but I think I've drugged this video on long enough. So you guys have a good day. So, as always, peace and love from Fargo. So, do not vote for Biden. If you like firearms and you like your Second Amendment rights, do not vote for Biden. I fucking Biden. So, all right. Anyway, there you go, Bernie. That's what you need to do to defeat Biden. And I would love to see you defeat Trump. So, Trump is a sack of shit. I know deep down you would never burn little kids. But Trump is a soulless piece of shit. So, that likes to rub himself with Cheetos. I didn't even know they stack crap that high, but that's our president. So there's a special place in hell for President Trump. So let's just say that. All right, love y'all.